I realized so many letters look similar, I had to make sure this time. So, as you know, there was a gentleman here earlier trying to sell you a suicide or an execution chamber for locker.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as a vegan, I disagree with this, and I'm protesting it. I'm a protester.
Oh, shit.
So, what are you going to, I guess in this case, a vegan protester?
Okay, well then if it's a vegan protester, perfect. I have something for you. It's called sheep napkin. And what it it is a napkin that will help you protest against those who love to eat or sell mutton. And in this case, it's bacon, right? So it's even worse. It's sheep's cousin. You know what I'm saying?
There is no worse. That's all horrible.
So, okay, perfect. Well, then you feel as bad. Anyway, so the sheep napkin helps you out because the napkin itself, this has some written out complaints on the napkin, printed on the napkin, about how to protect sheep and not just sheep, but even just any other sort of
Jordan,
animal.
I'm going to save you from this. Right? We all know.
I think those napkins were tested on animals.
We all know that a good protest involves a good protest song. What I've got for you is the Flame Tongue. The amazing lyrics. The amazing lyrics that you can spit from your mouth using the Flame Tongue. Catchy protesting songs for any kind of protest. I mean, obviously you spoke about the bacon locker.
Yeah, they use flames to cook animals.
The bacon locker, it's a terrible idea. It would only be worse if it was made out of deer. That sort of stuff.
It seems to be working so far.
There you go.
He already established that there is no worse, though. So,
well, I think you'll find if it's made out of baby deers, let's take Bambi, for example, it would be worse.
I love all animals the same.
But would you rather see Babe shot or Bambi?
Both would be terrible because they're both my friends.
But Bambi's cuter.
Look, while those two fight, it honestly, it doesn't matter, you know, these are both trying to, there's up in arms about whether their product is animal safe, this and that. Look, you're protesting. The main thing you want to do is to get people on your side. Doesn't really matter what your side is. That's why you need the faith drum. You play this drum, you chant your chants going to this drum, and people are just gonna have the greatest faith in you and listen to every single word you say, and they will believe in your cause.
What's the skin of the drum made out of?
It's synthetic. You don't have to worry about it.
That sounds fishy.
Made in a green.
It's definitely not made out of fish.
Not.
It's naturally sustained wood that was fell naturally. You know, no trees were harmed.
That tree landed on a deer. And a cow.
That can neither be confirmed nor denied.
And a pig.
I mean, that sounds suspicious right there. I mean, a faith drum. How could you 100% trust that isn't made from any resources?
It's because he has faith.
You know what? I'll give you something even better. How about a sky radio? It's a radio run off of sky power. Natural sky power powers this radio, so you can hear about your local protests using the sky radio, and you won't have to worry about using any electricity or any other resources but the sky.
Interesting. Well, I see you've all given me your options. Some seem a little more animal friendly than others, and some people seem to be a little non-equal opportunist in terms of the animals when they speak of them, which can cause a bit of an issue. So I'm going to go with the sky radio.
There we go.
There you
Sky
go.
radio.
Good old-fashioned sky power.
My favorite.
Sky.
My favorite of all the powers.
Till a cloud flies over and
I always
blocks out the
preferred
sky.
heart.
Go planet.
All right, so they call me Miss Cleo because I am a fortune teller, and basically I'm looking something that can help me become a better fortune teller.
How about the wheel controller? It's like the Wheel of Fortune, but it kind of tells you what's going to happen in their life, and then it also has complete and utter control over it. So whether good or bad, you're always right.
I like that. It's targeting my area of expertise really nicely. The wheel controller.
Are you a traveling fortune teller?
No, I like to stay stationary. I have a operation set up in New York,
Well, that's a massive shame. However,
However,
a lot of fortune tellers, they travel around the country.
But he doesn't.
Yeah, but there's still competition because they could come to your neck of the woods.
so he has a gun.
You've probably already seen that they're going to come to your neck of the woods in the near future. So they travel round in wagons. They go for that whole. They go for that whole gypsy persona, of being a fortune teller in a wagon.
Hey, that's our word. You don't say that. That's our word, okay?
I apologise, but I'm just trying to connect with you. And the best way of stopping these people from coming to your town and stealing your business,
These gypsy folk.
stealing your business is the wagon clamp.
Oh, that sounds sort of like a racial slur, but I'm listening. Keep going.
Well, I can assure you, it's not. It's essentially like a normal car clamp, but it fits on a wagon wheel.
Something tells me he relates with the antagonist in Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah. I mean, I like the thought of, like, what if I do want to go mobile one day? I'll keep this on. I'll keep this in the back of my mind.
You can roll the wheel controller down the road.
Well, look, as you've clearly stated, you are a fortune teller with a home. So you want to keep that home safe, right? But you kind of want to have that mystique and mysteriousness that, well, fortune tellers are supposed to. So that's why you need the bat lock. It's a lock that if anyone tries to get in your door unannounced or, try to break in,
Batman comes in.
bats fly at them and attack and swarm. We couldn't get Batman. He cost too much.
Well,
That's
I mean,
fair.
do I have to take care of these bats, or do they just come out?
No, they pop out of a little thing. They're in cryostasis until they pop out of the lock. You're good.
They try and break in and a bunch of frozen bats fall on the porch.
Hey, now we fixed that bug in testing.
I mean, that seems like a little bit too elaborate for my taste. I mean, we already have modern security, so I don't.
You're a fortune teller. Nothing's too elaborate for you.
With the wheel controller, you can already see how that's going to go.
To be fair, he could see into the future and find out if someone was coming to rob him and stand there with a bat.
It would have been a better idea if it was actually Batman, but just bats.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what are they going to do once they fly past you? It's over.
They give you rabies. You have to get those painful in the stomach.
So after they all fly out, then how's he get them back?
I mean,
They've had babies in the cryostasis.
How?
Thank you. Yes.
They're all
That
frozen.
doesn't sound logical. Okay,
It's like
I would need some more research on that.
It's like the Matrix, those human chambers.
So they're batteries.
Oh dear.
Oh,
That joke is making me less and less want this wheel control.
Keep going, Jordan.
No,
Keep
that's
going.
not even the joke. That's legitimately what they are. They're batteries.
All right. So the next night.
All right,
Okay.
Ricardo hasn't went yet.
Well, fortune tellers. Your place of work, your location, your building. I assume is there like is it completely isn't nice and prepared for any sort of weather or anything like that?
Well, I mean, I could be better prepared for that.
Perfect, because I have for you the rain patch.
Okay, the rain
Yeah.
patch.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Is it?
It stops rain and nothing else.
No. It stops. It doesn't stop just rain. That's the name because it includes rain that it stops, but it also stops a lot of other sort of precipitation that might be harmful to your shop or harmful to the building at all. So anyways, the point is the rain patches out any sort of things like that
yeah, but I hear the rain patch can't protect against bats.
So bats are going to fly into his house if he buys the bat lock now?
No.
All right, so I molded over a bit. It's gonna have to be the wheel controller. It fits my needs as a fortune teller. Honestly, I could care less about the rain patch. I mean, rainstorms happen. That's why I have insurance and stuff like that.
Well, not to mention with the wheel controller, you can see what the weather will be and then control it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds like a little bit more up my alley. Maybe if I was a fortune teller in the 1600s, maybe the wagon clamp would work. But like this is 2016. I Uber everywhere I go, so.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, see, I can't really.
I'm
really
sure that's the start of a Macklemore song. Isn't it? Isn't it?
Probably. I don't know.
There are some things that I can't really afford, right? So a lot of times I go to different places and I look through what they've thrown out to get what I'm looking for, what I need, and all that. So I need something to help me because I am a dumpster diver.
Oh.
Yeah. So, sometimes I go to GameStop because they throw out like brand new games.
So you'd call yourself an alcoholic then?
No, no, what?
Yeah, that's why you're a dumpster diver now.
No, that's not why. I just don't have the money.
That's a shame because I'd have some pretty good cards if you were.
So you just turn up to places and pick out stuff from their rubbish bins. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, the things that are not just anything though, not just garbage. It's stuff that I can find that is still that still works or is still useful.
Okay, but it's in the garbage.
Yes.
So you're picking up garbage.
Yeah.
Yes, because
one
it's
man's
thrown out.
trash is another man's treasure.
But it's still garbage.
I have that tattooed on my butt.
See, it's your official tattoo.
I mean, all those old copies of Mind Jacket all in the garbage is all his now. So
look,
one way to help you out while you're dumpster diving is to have a condom worm. Protect yourself from all the worms that exist in the trash. Condom worm helps you from having to feel those slimy creatures crawl all over your body. Condom worm.
You know your
got heart, kid.
You know your tattoo.
What?
You know your tattoo.
What about my tattoo?
The one on your anus.
Yeah, what about it?
That says, what does it say?
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
I mean, that is a catchy slogan.
Thank you.
That is the kind of slogan that would sell.
I know.
And in this modern day, you need merchandise. If you want to make any kind of money, you need merchandise.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Faux manus. With your tattoo. It's a replica of your backside that people can buy off the internet, display proudly in their home.
I'm pretty sure we saw another one of these earlier.
I bet you did.
That old Ricardo was trying to sell to you.
Nah, that was latex.
Yeah, this is much more family friendly.
I have one of those, by the way. Yeah, okay, I mean, well, let me see what other people have.
All right, look. One of the
I'm looking.
major downsides of dumpster diving, as we all know, is that laborious trying to climb over the side of the dumpster, and then you might fall in and hit all the trash and everything. That's why you need...
He gets it. He totally gets it.
You need underwear stairs.
Well, he had it.
Why underwear stairs? Because you need a quick getaway when the cops or the owner of the establishment catches you.
But how does it
in their
work?
dumpster.
Underwear stairs. How does that even work?
Look, you hit
What
a little
exactly
button.
is it? Yeah.
It's stairs that pop out of your underwear.
Well, how am I gonna walk up them?
Because they kind of latch on and they go up with you. So they ratchet back in.
Is it kind of like an escalator or what?
You're like a
No,
budget. You're like a budget transformer.
Have to do the walking. It's like a broken escalator almost, but it helps you up and into the dumpster and lets you get away safely if you get caught.
Do you like press a button and they come like unfolding?
Exactly.
Wow, that's like a poor man's transformer.
Yeah, well, Ricardo, say Dr. Seuss over here isn't what you're looking for. You're going to be out there for a while. It's going to be pretty tiring. It can get cold. There can be weather. You never know.
That's true.
And also, if you do need help getting into the trash can, this will help you with that as well. The blanket stool. It's a stool that you can sit on, but it's kind of got like a little igloo shape to it, so it also goes over the top of you and keeps you warm. You can just sit on that while you go through all the trash. You don't need to stand, no need to climb in the thing. You just kind of reach in there and grab it while you're in your own little abode.
Interesting.
It's raining, that's fine. You got a blanket covering you. You need to climb up onto it, put the blanket down, step on the stool, climb into the dumpster. You're fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I think that. See, it's between Jordan and the undie stairs and the stool, the blanket stool, because those two I feel like would assist me in my career of dumpster diving. So I'd say that the one that I feel like would allow me to relax while I'm doing what I do would be the stool.
Yeah.
I mean, the underwears, because if they're coming out of my underwear, it's like, how am I going to actually go up the
You know
stairs?
what? It's probably a good idea. Our other product, it was called the head glove. It didn't really work out, so I mean, you're probably good.
It just tears your legs off.
Maybe a little more than that.